This one is a 1950 Smith Corona Sterling. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Pretty clean for a 1950. To adjust the margins, you just use these here. Put that there, and then when we put the paper in, we'll set that margin. It's got a paper tray there. Load a piece of paper. Okay, set the right margin. Right here, we'll put it at the end of the paper. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin and you hit the line space here. Brings you back to the beginning and it skips the space. You can also set double and triple space, but we're going to keep it on single space for now. As you can see, all the keys type perfectly and none of them stick. We're going to type a sentence with red. To switch from black to red, you switch that lever down. It's got a black and red ribbon. So skip another space, bring it back to the beginning of the margin. Really nice reactive machine. I'll show you how the print looks. Really nice print. It's actually Elite, which is 12 characters per inch versus the usual standard Pica, which is 10 characters per inch. So it prints a little bit smaller. You type more words on a page. Do the rest of the functions here. Backspace works good. We'll switch that back to black to keep that on black. It's got a, when you get to the end, you can't type. It's got a margin release so you can finish the word at the end of the margin. It's got a tab function. To set the tab, you flip this back, and it's got little pull-outs. And you just put them wherever you want it to be. It's got measurements here, so you can do exact measurements where you want it to be. And once you set those, it's got four more here at the end that are not being used. So if you want to use those, you can use those. So once you set them, you just hit the tab button and it'll stop at each one of those tabs. And that works really good. Let's open the hood into the spool area. It's got a touch control here. I like it on low, so you don't have to hit the keys as hard. You put it on high, you just have to hit the keys harder. It's got a ribbon direction control. I guess referred to as ribbon reverse. To reverse it, switch it up and it'll pull to the left. You switch it down, it'll pull to the right. Since we have all the ribbon on the left, we want it to pull to the right, so we're going to keep that the way it is. It's got a left carriage release. You just push it and you can control the carriage, and one on the right. And that's about it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.